What's more likely? I'll give you two options of the same topic.
Okay.
Now, Melbourne are 6-3. They play Hawthorn, the Bulldogs, Giants in Alice Springs, the Pies, the Bombers, the Crows at Adelaide Oval, and then they have a bye. Their style of footy is perfect today, as we've touched on a lot. They're playing with house money, it feels like. Their last 4 games are the Gold Coast away, Fremantle, Port Adelaide away, and the Western Bulldogs again. What's more likely? Melbourne make a prelim or miss the finals?
Oh, if you have a look at their draw and the way that they're playing, and you mentioned the free hit that they have this year, there's really no pressure on them, no expectation whatsoever. It's more likely that they make a prelim this year than miss the finals, because it's going to be a tough one against the Hawks, and then Dogs is winnable, GWS winnable, Collingwood winnable, Essendon winnable, Crows winnable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They win 5 out of their next 6. They're looking at top 4 territory.
So Hawthorn is
More likely to go out in straight sets than miss the finals, but
so more likely they
could
make a
make the
prelim
top
than
4.
miss the 10.
Can we say they're more likely to make a top 4 than miss the finals?
No.
Yeah.
So this is interesting because they play with house money, and
But
whatever happens.
But the house money goes when it comes to finals.
This is my point.
Because you're in there, and then pressure and expectation is on straight away.
So regardless of what happens at the end of the season, Melbourne fans need to be excited. They should be excited. They should be positive about what's going to happen, right?
There's no guarantees that they finish top 4
No,
next year.
there is absolutely not. But they
Next
should
year-
have positivity and hope.
Yes, but next year is going to be a lot harder for them.
But as the house money, if they finish 5th, right? And now keeping in mind, they've already beaten Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Now, albeit early in the year, both of those two teams you'd think will improve.
Yep.
They played really well against Sydney last week. They play Hawthorn this week. They won't have Barras.
Who did they drop? They dropped a stinker.
They dropped the
Coast?
stinker to Essendon.
Oh, Essendon.
They beat West Coast yesterday at Gather Round. But like this week, there's injuries at Hawthorn. Gunston left in a moon boot, but that does seem like a regular thing at the moment.
Oh, yeah, they play.
Barras won't play. Deer and Chol are half-half. So
Yep.
they're a little vulnerable coming back from Perth to the Hawks.